Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How's it going?
It's
Well,
going good. Oh, you're asking me.
oh.
Hey. Yeah.
Welcome to
Clown. Glad to have you back.
yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, I just did.
Hi
This is
guys.
episode 2 of Cloned. We are here on Priscilla's couch this time. Last time we were on my couch. And
Yes.
now we're actually in a home. Wow.
Do you like it? It's a little
I
bit of
love it.
change of scenery, but I feel like it's kind of similar.
We have the couch and we have
And we have each
each
other.
other. And we have
Have
this
this. And we're
cloned.
clones.
You didn't already know. So, how's it going?
It's going good. We've got the setup ready
hmm
and my dog's over here sleeping
hmm
and it's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon.
It is Wednesday.
That is true. It is Wednesday.
I just realized today is Wednesday.
Yes, and it's spring break.
Spring break. Oh, oh.
I love
You.
you.
Oh my god, I forgot he did that.
Where's that from? If you know, you're a real one.
We'll give you
Hey.
we'll give you 3 seconds. Wrong. It's Joey from Full House.
Mm,
Stupid.
dumb.
Just kidding. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment this morning, but I did not. They scheduled me too early, basically. So, yeah,
They
they were
messed
like
up and they
they
gotta pay.
they gotta pay what they owe. I mean, I really just sat there and asked my doctor a couple questions, and she was like,
D-
"Why are you still here?" I
Did
have
I not say 6 months?
Yeah. Did I not say early September is when you should come back? Hmm. Yeah.
Write the questions down, babes. I got patience.
Google's free. It is. Um,
Well, I'm happy you could make it.
thanks.
Everything
I
worked
am
out.
too. Everything worked out at least for the next 6
Six
months.
months.
I'm a little confused because doctors this is a OBGYN lady doctor, and they just tell you all kinds of different things.
I
And
know. They
I
went to
feel like
school for like 10 years and they're like, drink water and see you in a year.
and that's it. And if you have a problem, we'll be happy to write you a birth control prescription, and that's about it.
Exactly.
So I'm just kind of confused about certain things I wanted to follow up on, aka cysts. And she was like,
Mm.
everyone has cysts. If we all got an ultrasound right now, we would all have cysts. It would all show up. And I was like, is that true?
Do
Like,
you think
what?
you're special?
Yeah.
We all have
Honey,
cysts.
you have a cyst. I have a cyst. The lady 2 doors down has a cyst.
We all sing.
We, I think we all have cysts. I was like, what? Like, I don't, I don't know.
That's it. That can't be
I've never heard that before. So either she's the first person to tell me the truth or she's lying. And which
either or.
either or it's
And
bad.
it's bad in either situation.
I mean, like she was like, if you don't have any pain, we only really want you to go through that trouble if you have pain.
Go
And I
through
was
what
like,
trouble? The trouble of getting an ultrasound?
yeah, getting an ultrasound when like this should be preventative. You know what I mean?
Exactamundo.
Why do I have to wait until I'm in pain to look at something and make sure everything's okay?
And I really don't think an ultrasound is that tedious. It's like it's pretty
It's
simple.
the
You just
only thing is oh my god, an ultrasound technician making like a car noise.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Here comes the airplane.
Might be a little cold. They're going fast.
I've had ultrasounds before to check on my cysts. And the worst part of it was having to they make you drink like a certain amount of water an hour and a half
Oh, you
before.
told me about that.
Yeah, and then they want you to not pee basically until after they do part of your ultrasound. They want you to be really bloated and you're just like I was like this is a form of medieval torture, low
No,
key,
that's torturous.
because you really have to pee but you just can't. And like I had to do it twice. And like the second time I was like I might just have to pee right now and like just leave because I have to be so bad. But then I got through it.
I think I would piss myself during the ultrasound, and I
Yeah,
could never return.
because they're putting pressure on you. I mean, it's not a lot of pressure because they
That's
know
torture.
it's not like a crazy amount, but it's still like you need to pee and someone's pushing on
Honestly, I
your
would rather get like
bladder.
a scooter to the ankle over and over again than have to do that because that's horrible. That
That
sounds
goes
horrible.
that goes with today's theme. Would you rather drink a bunch of water and have someone push on your stomach or have an
Or
ankle scooter incident?
I'm gonna go with the scooter because I hate holding in my pee.
Me
Like
too.
I can if need be, but you know that feeling of just like really having to pee
Yeah, it's
and
really
not being
bad.
able to, it's torture.
It is. It I was like, this is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in this radiology office
At least there's medical
waiting.
professionals around.
At
They'll know
least,
what to do.
yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
I hope your
she
cysts go away. If that's,
thanks.
but then again, we all have
I
them
hope your
at all
cysts go away
times.
too, because according to my doctor, you also have one, at least one.
No, low
So,
key, I think that might be true.
really.
Yeah, my periods have been very painful lately, like more than usual.
I know.
But I'm like, that could be
I
anything. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's cysts, but it is like in this area. So
Yeah, they say if it's on one side in particular, or if you feel some kind of weirdness, it might be a cyst. I
honestly, just take
guess
out my ovaries. It's fine.
what would you do if you got your ovaries taken out?
Well, I wouldn't be able to have children, and that's okay because I don't think I ever actually wanted.
Can we have a round of applause for no children?
I don't think that I ever want to. I'm not saying that I don't want kids ever in my life, but I definitely don't want to carry them.
Oh, for
So either
sure. Same.
surrogacy or adoption, if I even want to make that decision to have kids, but I don't think I ever want to carry.
I'm right there with you, sister. I
So
don't want
take them. Take the
to.
ovaries.
You know what? Someone else need them. They have some cysts in them, but
Hell, take all my reproductive organs while you're down there.
you know
Anyway.
what? I just want to be a Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl.
That was good.
Thank
That
you.
was really good.
Wait, me singing I'm a Barbie girl is a good segue into
Song
Song
of
of
the
the
week.
Week. Yes.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, and oh, it's a song of the week and song of the week.
Week.
Oh, song of the week. All
That was so good.
right.
Let's do that every single time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that over and over again to remember what I just did.
Mine isn't a song, but it's the new Frank Ocean snippet. Have you heard it?
No, nor when was this released?
It wasn't that long ago. It was very recent. Maybe like a few days ago or
How
like
long is it?
last week or something. It's like 35 seconds, but it's really
You're like,
good.
yes! Repeat. Yes!
Yes.
Repeat.
Yes. I know. That's the best that we're going to get, I think, right
Mm.
now, but I'll take it because it's really good. It's
Frank
very good.
crumbs are all we is all we can
Frank Crumbs.
Frank crumbs are all we can get.
Ah!
I'm gonna listen to that after this actually.
It's really good. I just know that whenever I'm sad, that snippet is gonna find me, and I will
Hell
find it,
yeah.
and we will find each other, and it'll be the worst, but also the best.
It was the best of
It
times.
was the worst of times.
Wow. You're really hyping this up. I gotta go
I
listen
mean,
to it
I
afterwards.
mean, it's just kind of like it would make me sad, but a lot of
Hmm.
his music makes me sad.
It's taken me about 2 years now to forgive Frank for what he did to me. Um, which is probably why I didn't hear the snippet because I've been trying to block him out of my life after he hurt me so deeply.
We should just not give context to any of this and leave it at that.
And now for my song.
I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. I was supposed to go see him at Coachella, and I was literally, I went weekend two,
Big mistake.
and
Rookie
big
mistake.
mistake,
Huge.
huge. And I was literally, he was one of the main reasons that I went. And we all know what happened with weekend two of Coachella and Frank's. So I know his fans, like his diehard fans, if they ever listen to this, they're gonna tear me a new one. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, understand."
You don't
Like, I do
understand.
understand, but that doesn't change the fact that I was heartbroken. I was
Yeah.
devastated. I was in tears. I was in the
Mhm.
fetal position. I still had a great
Yeah.
time. Coachella was still really fun, but
Mhm.
he was the main artist I wanted to see, and he wasn't there. It's okay, Frank. Slowly but surely, maybe 2 more years, I'll be at the full point of forgiveness.
Mhm.
But the snippet, huh?
The
It's good.
snippet's good.
Yeah. Snippet's
pretty.
great.
It's not bad. It's
Is it
pretty
just like
good.
snippet? It doesn't, or does it have a title?
I don't know actually. It's just the snippet.
Frank Crumbs.
That
That's
sounds
what
so
that's
gross.
what
That's so gross.
the oh, the
Frank
crumbs of
Crumb.
Frank. Is that better?
No, that's even worse. That's got to be even worse.
Oopsie daisies.
But yeah,
Well, I'm going to listen to that after this.
it's really good.
Even though I got beef with you, Frank.
I got
Okay.
beef for you, Frank. Frank.
I got Williams. My brain is full of Williams. Did I do it
Wings.
right?
Yeah, that was
Okay, I
good.
said it right. All right.
The noive of this guy.
Well, my song of the week is Cry for Me by The Weeknd. Have you listened to his new album? Hurry Up Tomorrow?
No, hurry up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's actually really growing on me. I like it a lot. I know it's kind of basic. He's so
What?
yeah, but I just low key I love The Weeknd. Oops.
I've been
I
listening.
low key love him. Oh,
Dude, what?
dude, like his last two albums, low key fire.
I've been listening to past, like older The Weekend
Mm,
lately, but not
mm.
his new stuff yet.
Do you have a favorite Weekend album?
The one, the one everyone likes. House of
Yeah.
no.
The balloons or something like that. House of Cards,
I
House of
always
Balloons.
forget the name. What's it called? That
I actually
album?
don't know because
It's
I
just a black and white picture of him. I can see it and it
mm,
says The Weeknd at the top, but I can't ever remember what the album's name is
it's
called.
House of
I think it's House of Balloons. Well, that's one of the
House
song
of
names.
Balloons. Something
It
like that.
could it
I
could
am
be
not a
anything.
stan, so I don't
Me
know.
neither.
I
But
do enjoy his music, but what do they call themselves? The Weekend fans? Do they have like a fan base name? Because you know how Ariana Grande fans are Arianators? Arianators?
the Weekenders?
Mm,
Hmm.
the Weekenders.
The Saturdays and Sundays.
The Ables. The Ableists. We're the Ableists. Well, let me know what you guys call yourselves.
I love The Weekend. I'm such an ableist.
What
The,
fandom are you
the
in?
ableist.
The Weeknd's album. Great. Honestly, 10 out
Excellent.
of 10 for me.
Oh my god.
Whew. That was sweet.
Excellent.
Now for
Bitch.
bitch. Our bitch moment of the week. You know, moments that make us think to ourselves,
Bitch.
bitch. I'll do mine because it's kind of short and it's not that good. I'm sorry. But
I
it
have
just.
one. Trust me. Bitch.
She's going to blow me out of the water. Okay. So
No.
mine is not that. It's very simple and actually just happened last night. I pulled into the parking lot Slowly, I don't speed in parking lots, Scout's honor. And as I was pulling in, the car parked right beside me, which was completely off. The lights were off. Like, I didn't even know anyone was in there. They simultaneously, like, two middle school kids opened their doors, like,
Oh.
wide open, and they almost hit my car, like, by this close. And oh, oh! And I came to a complete stop. And the funniest part is they were just staring at me.
They
Like, they
always
weren't getting out of the car. They weren't getting back in the car. They were just there with their doors wide open, like
like you caught
looking
them.
looking at me like I committed a crime or something. And I was like, so I went in reverse to give them space to get out, and they were just frozen in time.
If I could
And
turn
back
back time.
time. And I was like, okay, whatever. They're middle school kids. And
Mhm.
then their mom comes out of the driver's seat, or
Oh,
who I assume to be their mom, and she's giving me a dirty ass look. And she's like mouthing to me, like, what are you doing? Like it's
what?
my fault.
What are you?
Girl, your children literally just swung their doors wide open, almost hit my car. Whatever. So she gestured to her kids to follow her. They went inside. I'm not confrontational when it comes to strangers because I'm not trying to get shot. People are insane.
True.
So I was like, whatever. And I look at her car, and she's not even parked in a parking spot. She's literally parked where they have all those diagonal lines that indicate, like, don't park here.
Bitch, what are you doing?
Exactly. So I thought to myself, bitch, your kids almost hit my car, and you're not even parked in a parking space, and you have the audacity to give me dirty looks and ask me what I'm doing.
Mm-mm. That's
Get a
fucking
grip.
rude.
Um, and that's it.
I don't understand people's problems. I feel like I understand why driving can create more aggression in a person because I feel like I'll just be like, bitch, like what are you doing? You know what I mean?
But I
But
can
like,
understand how being a parent can do the same.
yeah, but like, what are you doing actually though?
No, like this is completely your fault.
Does that parking spot serve you?
It's not even a parking spot. She's
Exactly. So
literally
it doesn't. Let go of what no longer serves you.
let
Like,
go of what has
girl.
burdened you.
Uh,
And I hope that I just hope that she doesn't park anywhere anymore. Maybe she can like
maybe she can like fly.
maybe she can fly. Maybe she can like get a personal driver, take the
She can
bus.
Uber.
She can get a grip, get a
Yeah,
clue,
you
but she
know,
needs to do
she can
something.
get a real parking spot.
Or that.
That'd be fine.
She can like put the child lock so they don't swing their doors open. It's
No
like,
one's getting out of this car.
Mom, please. Like, no, you need to
No.
learn your lesson.
That's
Something.
anything. Hello?
All right, so
That's
now
rude.
what's your bitch moment of the week? Ooh, it's gonna be a doozy.
Okay. It's silly. It's kind of funny. When I tell the story, it's gonna be funny. But I was pissed.
It's kind of silly, but I was fucking
But I was
angry.
angry. Okay. So I went out Monday night for St. Patty's Day.
How was that?
St. Batty's Day. Well, I'm going to get into it
Um,
because something happened. So, or rather, didn't happen.
a leprechaun attacked you or didn't attack
No, that would have even, I would have taken that.
you.
Maybe not.
Imagine you came here and you were like, bitch, a leprechaun attacked
But can you
me.
believe I'm pissed? I was pissed. It
I'm
sounds funny, but
dead.
like in the moment, I was so
And
angry.
I'm like, no, oh my god, bitch, are
He
you
was kicking my
serious?
legs. He was, like
Is he biting
throwing,
your
yeah, and
ankle?
he threw coins at my face.
Damn.
I was like, thanks, but like, no thanks. So it was me, my friend, and my roommate. And we all went out to a bar. Just, for some chill fun. It was a Monday night. It was windy, but it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, which was good.
Same. They
Yeah.
were talking about it like a tornado was gonna like wipe
A
out the
tornado.
city.
Well,
They
you
were
better
like,
stay
get in your
inside.
basements. They were really like,
None of you have basements. We don't have that here, but get in them.
I
Get
literally got a
in.
warning on my phone, like high wind
Yeah.
warning.
Are you outside? Get the inside. What are you doing?
Stay your ass
Stupid.
indoors.
Do you not know the hurricane that's coming?
I was low-key scared. I
I
was like,
mean,
oh
yeah,
no.
because it says on my weather app, it said severe threat to
Mhm.
life and property. Like that could mean so many different things. I think it's just a general umbrella where it's like a stop sign might blow
You
down,
know
so
what
they
it's
have to put that or
you know what
something.
it's giving when we went on spring break to the Airbnb and there were like dangerous animals on property and it was like a
Oh
cat,
my god.
like a house cat.
Same spring break trip where I fell off a tandem bike. We had an Airbnb booked, and there was a warning under the booking after we already booked it that said dangerous animals or something. It was so weird. And there was nothing. There was a stuffed animal
No.
of a monkey
And there
and there
was
was a
like a
cat.
street cat.
And it was so nice.
I
It was
know.
really
They're
chill.
like, beware,
Be
bring your
careful.
stun gun.
I know. Okay, so we went out. We went to a bar. It was fun. They had bingo, which was cool. So
It's
we played bingo.
Nemo.
Yes. We played bingo. It was blackout bingo, so you had to get the whole board. We lost by 2. So we went to another bar. I had never been here before, and it was chill. There was like pool tables. So we were sitting for a while and just hanging out and talking. And then my friend goes, "I want to play pool." And we're like, "Okay, cool." So we see a pool table like right behind us. But there's these guys like sitting. There's these 3 guys sitting right next to it basically. So we weren't sure if they were using it. So we went up to them. We were like, "Hey, are you using this pool table?" They were like, "No." And then we start to, get the sticks and whatever. Pool sticks? Is that
Yeah.
what they're called? Okay. And one of these guys recognizes my roommate and he's like, "Oh my God, do you remember me from high school?" I guess they knew each other in high school. I guess he was dating this girl and my roommate became like sort of friends with her.
Mhm.
Like I don't think they were close, but they were friends. And so they were like familiar with each other and stuff. And so they started chatting and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like we would have just like ignored them obviously or just like not engaged with them if there wasn't that connection. So I
Mhm.
automatically was like, "Oh, okay, maybe he's cool. My roommate knows him, so maybe he's like a chill guy or whatever." Um and so then they're talking for a little bit and we're setting up pool and then the guy that's talking to my roommate, I feel like I should give him a name, a fake name. Eddie.
Eddie.
I don't know his actual name. I don't think it's Eddie though.
Okay.
So
I like that, Eddie.
Eddie and my roommate are talking and he's like, "Oh, why don't we play team? So it's like me and my 2 friends against you and your 2 friends or whatever." So we were like, "Okay, cool." We were like, "That's fine," because again, we thought he was like chill or whatever. We start playing pool and then okay, was it a joke? No, but could it be taken as a joke? Yes. I say, "How about this? If we win, you guys buy us drinks. And if you win, you guys buy us drinks." And he was like, "Deal." Okay. He was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, cool."
It's a
And
win-win for
for
us.
us. And like he didn't have to. He didn't have to say yes. That would have been fine. We probably would have walked away at a certain point, but like I don't know, he was still talking to my roommate and stuff, so it was fine. Um But he said yes. And then he shook my hand. He held out his hand and he shook my hand.
He means
He
business.
meant business, or so I thought. And so we start playing pool. And then he was like, "How about we make things interesting and we get drinks right now?" And I was like, "Okay, say less." Then he asks us for our drink orders. And I wanted a tequila soda. My roommate wanted a tequila sunrise. Our friend wanted a Modelo. It's not that hard, is it, to remember?
No.
Because he was acting like it was such a difficult thing to remember.
Wait a
He was
minute.
like, "Wait, what? What do you wait, a tequila what? Excuse me, the most popular drinks like
Tequila.
ever?
Oh, wait, how do I say it?
Can
Tequila?
you pronounce that for me again?"
Shit, when I get up there, it's
Guys, I'm nervous.
Modulu?
Medulla oblongata.
Yeah.
And
Can I have a Medusa and a Tuquolo?
so stupid. So stupid. Stupid. We gave him our drink orders and then he keeps playing pool. And so we're like, okay, maybe he's gonna like go in a minute or something. So we give it a little bit of time. We keep playing pool. He is trying to hit on my roommate. Like it's obvious he's trying to hit on my roommate. He's also talking about his ex. He's like equally talking shit about his ex, but then like talking about her, like what she's been up to. And I was like, so you are trying to act like you don't care about her, but you still be keeping tabs. And that's weird. You know when guys are like whispering to their friends or whatever when they're talking to girls, like that's what he was doing. And so I was like, okay, I was observing basically. We were just sitting back and observing. I was like, I'm sick of waiting, and I was like, well, how about those drinks like right now? And then he was like, oh, you want it right now? And I was like, that's what you said. You said, why don't we get drinks right now?
You said you know what will make things interesting, and that was 45 minutes ago, Eddie.
Exactly. Well, I didn't wait 45 minutes. I waited maybe 10, 15. But right now is right now.
Like 10, 15 seconds.
Seconds.
Come on, Eddie.
He asks for our drink orders again. And I was like, so you've forgotten. And you're acting like this is the most difficult thing in the world to remember.
You know,
Like,
he could open his notes app on his phone.
okay, he gets our drink orders and then again. And then he's like, okay, he says something along the lines of like, okay, we'll be right back. You guys keep playing pool. And I see him grab his fanny pack or something. It was like a bag.
Oh no.
So I was like, okay, his wallet's in there, so whatever. But then he like kind of tells his friends, he's like, all right, come on.
I have no
Um,
idea where this is gonna go. In my mind, it can go one of two ways.
Okay, well, we just see them get up from their seats and then they go around a corner, but this bar kind of wraps around this
Yeah.
corner. So we were like, okay, maybe they're at the end of the bar or something like that. But we were kind of like, I know. So my friend goes to check after a couple minutes and bitch, they're gone.
I knew it.
They
I
were
knew it.
there was a cloud, a dust cloud. Magician gone.
I was like, either they dipped or they're doing some sneaky
They did both. They snuck out of the bar and dipped. They
Wait, that's so embarrassing.
I know, that's what I said.
That's humiliating.
Eddie, that's humiliating.
Especially
is-
because we know who you are.
Yeah, you know
Well, not
my
me,
roommate.
but her
Like
roommate knows you. It's not like you're a random person
exactly
at a bar that she's never gonna see again.
Granted, they haven't talked in like years, like since high school, but it's like
But
catching up with a
still.
familiar person, and that's the
Yeah.
only reason why we were like sticking around for so long. And
Well, anytime they run into a mutual friend and Eddie gets brought up, your roommate's gonna be like, "Oh, do I
Oh.
have a story for you?"
where is that guy, by the way? We haven't seen him since. But yeah,
I
they
heard he moved to Canada. I don't know. It's just
he would. The way he planned this escape, he pulled the escape lever and then the roof opened up and they were ejected out of the bar.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing, and I was like, dude, I feel like I sound entitled. I feel like I sound like somebody owes me something, but that's not my point. My point is you could have said no, but you
Yeah.
said yes. You held out your hand and you shook my hand about it. And then you said that we should do it even sooner. You should get drinks for us
Yeah.
even sooner. And you took our drink orders 3 fucking times, 2 times.
I'm sorry. That's
I was-
hilarious.
I was like,
He could have easily said like, "I'm sorry, nah, like I can't get drinks for all of you guys."
exactly.
But instead, he was
or
like,
there's one of them, each of you.
"I have a plan. Come here, buddy."
Come here, guys.
They're like,
He was like,
"Yeah, we'll be right back."
and then there's like 3 man-shaped holes in the wall. He was like, let's go, girls.
There's like a gust of wind. The
Yeah.
door like slams open and shut.
wow, it really is windy outside.
Were you guys laughing? I feel like
We
I would have been bent over and laughing in stitches because that's just the audacity is hilarious.
I'm laughing now, but in the moment, as time went on that night,
Wait, sorry, sorry,
what?
I got a cramp in here, but I'm just
Oh, it's
imagining
okay.
if you caught them leaving, my tequila soda. Do you have
Stop
it?
them! Someone stop them! They went that way.
Oh, okay.
As time went on that night, I got more and more angry because I was like, what in the motherfucking hell is going on? Because
Imagine like they should have gone home because imagine running into them at another bar.
I hope they went home. I really hope they did because why are you at a bar? I don't know. They're not entitled to buy us drinks, but don't waste my time. Don't waste
Yeah.
my time and don't like look me in the face and be like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then act like it's not a big deal when it really is that big of a deal for you that you and your friends sneak out through the other door. Like, girl, what the what the hell? I was pissed because
Oh, that's hilarious.
that night I just had the whole mentality of like men used to go to war and now they're like sneaking out of bars to avoid buying you drinks. Like, what are you doing? Whatever happened to
Oh.
predictability? I was
I'm sorry, that's
angry. Why are
hilarious.
you as a man tiptoeing out of the bar like a cartoon? Like a cartoon on your tippy toes.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god. If you're trying to, I don't know, flirt with her, like, isn't that kind of decorum at a bar? Like, you're like, oh, let me
Yeah.
buy you a drink because it's not that big of a deal to where I have to sneak out. I was just angry because of how this, like, just, it's the bigger picture of all of this.
It
It's so
is.
much bigger than,
It's bigger than
bars.
us.
This is bigger than us. But yeah, I don't know. I was like, men, they just do shit like that.
I
Like, that's
know.
crazy. I can't help, I couldn't help but wonder. I couldn't help but
What
wonder
happened? You
what.
were right. Like I couldn't help but wonder what happened to men. They used to go to
That's what
war.
I'm saying. Like, I couldn't help but wonder, would this was this common, like, even 10 to 10 to 15 years ago or something like that? Like,
Hmm.
even that amount of time ago. Was this like a thing? Were men doing this? Or is it just
I'm not
now when they want to
sure.
be divas?
I feel like it might be now because now we have podcasts with men, which is a crime
Yeah,
before I even elaborate. And they just say shit. And so they think that
they don't have to do anything.
they don't have to chivalry is completely dead.
And they love to say, "You want equal rights." I thought you wanted equal rights. No, babe, I want you to buy me a drink
You
and I
can
want to be able
have
to work and vote. That's what I want.
I think that equality and equity are two separate things that need to be put in mind.
Exactly. There's still being a gentleman and being
Yeah,
chivalrous. Like, that is still a thing.
exactly.
Manners. I mean, at least don't lie
Isn't it crazy that we have to live in a world where we choose to be
with men.
to be either having equal rights or having chivalry? Like we
It's
can't live in a
nuts.
world where both exist.
That is almost impossible to find, I feel like.
What,
Like, step up your game, dude. Like,
exactamundo.
and like, if you can't afford to buy a drink, I understand. In this economy, sure, whatever. I'll even give them that. But like, then don't say that you're going to do it. Like,
I
just
know.
don't make yourself don't talk yourself up to be this person that can do this for somebody, especially someone that you're flirting with,
Hmm.
and then just like run out the door cuz what do you think is going to happen? Do you think she's
Girl,
going to call you now? Do you
I
think she's going
am
to come looking for you cuz she's not? You
things
think
are looking bad for you, Eddie.
yeah,
Your
like come on.
reputation in this city? Done.
Done.
I am so grateful that I found my boyfriend because I hear these
Mhm.
stories and
I
I'm like,
know.
that's the pool that
I
my
know.
single girlies are having to put up with.
Dude,
I'm so
same.
sorry.
Me
I can't
too.
ever I can't. No.
Dude, same. I know. I think about that too very often because dude, I just would not want to be dating. It's just so unreliable. It's difficult and like especially with dating apps, like men just don't, they want to do the bare minimum and sometimes they can't even do that.
I know.
Because I would think if you're flirting with someone at a bar, it's like, can I get you a drink? That's the bare minimum, isn't it?
The horror stories that I've heard, I'm just like,
Horrendous, horrendous. And they were
honey, if
short.
you're listening to this, I love you. And
Yeah.
I'm very, very grateful for you.
Yeah.
Never leave me. Just kidding.
No, you're not. I went home and I ranted to my boyfriend. I was like, "You will not believe the night I've had. Let me paint you a picture." And, he was like, "Damn, behavior." I was like, "Yeah.
You're part of the male race?
God.
God.
Why? Why?" If you're a man and you're listening and you're dating or whatever, please just show some gentleman behavior.
Some gentlemanry.
Gentlemanry. Just be a gentleman, be chivalrous. Like,
And
people are
if
going to respect you so much more.
exactly.
Seriously.
And if
Like,
you're flirting with a girl at a bar, be prepared to buy her a drink.
yeah,
I'm
like,
sorry.
if you're at a
That's just
bar,
like the way it
if
is.
you're at a bar, period, like,
Yeah.
be prepared to buy a
He like
drink
doesn't even
at
want to
some.
buy his own drinks.
I know, he's like, I seriously think they were drinking the water, the free water.
Hydration.
I mean, oh, okay, whatever. Yep, that's my bitch moment.
Wow, that was a doozy.
Um,
Bitch,
bitch.
your bitch moment really blew mine out of the water. That was great. It
Thank
was
you.
great. Now the
Thank
situation wasn't
you.
great, but the
No,
storytelling and the
it is a
depiction of
story.
it was great.
It is a story. It's like when a man is hanging around you at the bar and you sneak away to feel because you feel unsafe. It was that, but it was like you fully did not have to put yourself in this situation and
Oh
you did, and
god.
then you still snuck away. It was crazy.
Wow. That's just that's a lot to process.
At a loss for words.
I am. I'm speechless. You've rendered me speechless with that story.
What can I say?
Actually not. I yapped a lot, but
We're speechless now because it's really setting in. Just the bar. The bar is in hell. The bar is in hell.
hell. Fiery
Actually, though. Like,
pits of
please,
hell.
are you not embarrassed? Are you not
I mean, they have to
embarrassed?
be, right? They have to
They must
be.
have. I think they tried to avoid embarrassment by sneaking away, but you actually didn't have to be embarrassed at all because you could have
Yeah.
just said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Hmm.
And also, it was good to see you. Goodbye. That's it. That's all you
Oh,
had to do. But
I'm
they
broke.
just put themselves.
You're cute,
You're cute.
but that's it. Goodbye.
You better not show your face around there ever again, Eddie. We're
You heard?
gonna point and laugh.
You're done in the city.
Done.
Done.
Anyways,
That
that's my spiel. I've just been really frustrated about men, because again, that just the bigger picture is like the real problem. But
my
yeah,
sisters out there, my single sisters,
we
we feel for you.
we are here for you.
It does get better.
It does. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let us know. Because we'd be happy to help in any way we can, as best as we can.
Yes.
Um, so yeah. Anyways, good luck out there, soldiers.
Good
We're here
luck.
for you. We salute you. Seriously. All rise for the national anthem. Like, so now it's time for our main segment of the episode.
Woo!
Woo! We're gonna answer
Would you rather questions?
I promise we're not going to be answering questions every episode, but we also thought, it's our second episode. Let's do something where, you could still get to know us a little more,
Yeah.
get a look into our brains, pick our brains,
Pick our sexy,
our sexy little
beautiful
brains, our
brains.
beautiful, gorgeous, sexy little brains. Okay, so here's the first question. Would you rather be rich or famous?
This one's easy for me. I would rather be rich and nobody know who I am.
Same.
Then I can move in silence. I can be in Cabo all the time, sipping a pina colada,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can be traveling the world. I can have all the stainless steel pans I want,
Yes.
and nobody would know who I am.
And that's what's really important.
That's what's really important. So I would definitely rather be rich and unknown.
For sure. Same. Plus, if you're famous, I like doing things famous people can't do. Like go to the grocery store. You like Leonardo DiCaprio cannot go to the grocery store. And I would
Yeah,
hate to have that taken away from me because
same.
I love I don't love going to the grocery store, but I do like food shopping.
Oh,
I
I
love
love it.
cooking. I love all that stuff. So I would rather be rich so then I could afford to go to Whole Foods or whatever every time or Sprouts or whatever.
Do you remember that video of like Kylie Jenner going to the grocery store shopping herself for the first time? And she's like, "Oh, there's these little carts."
What? No, I've never seen
Yes,
that.
it was a long time ago. And she was like, "Oh, are these little carts that
Is
you
that a
can
chicken?
like?" Is that a chicken?
That was so funny.
Yeah, so I would not want to be that out of touch.
Me neither. I would want money.
Yes.
Money, money, money. Okay, next question. You want to do it?
Yeah. Would you rather live on a peaceful tropical island or in a bustling big city? This one's actually difficult for me.
That's difficult for me too.
Do you want to go?
I don't know because I feel like as I get older, it might change. But right now, I'm gonna say a big city
Mhm.
because I don't know. I'm young. I can walk around. They pay me in Wimes.
Just a
um,
girl in the
in the big
city,
city. Hello, New York.
York.
But yeah, I think I would pick a big city. Um, I mean, I don't know though, because like at the same time, I kind of want peace.
Yeah.
But I do like the ability to walk places. I do want to live in like a walkable city where you can walk to a restaurant or a bar or like you could walk to a park, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you could do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Honestly, I think same. I think that I'd probably want to live in a big bustling city, like New York City, preferably, and then vacation to a tropical island.
Same.
But maybe later in life, I would like to have like a peaceful farm, like just have chickens, like big, a lot of land and chickens and dogs, and then just like go to the beach. I don't know if that's necessarily what I want now, but
Mhm.
maybe in the future.
Mhm.
And so I think for now, my answer would be live in a bustling city like New York, and
Mhm.
then just frequently vacation to a beautiful island.
Same. I would if I had the option, I would have if I was rich, like the last question, I would live in a big city and then have like my own little place in another tropical place.
Yeah, like a timeshare or
Hmm.
something.
No,
No,
not a
that's bad.
timeshare. Those are scams.
Are they?
That's what they say.
All I know is my friend's mom had one. And I was like, oh, so that's why you're in Hawaii all the
Oh, I thought you were
time.
gonna say so that's why you're in debt.
No.
No.
Like her family would be in Hawaii all the time. And I
Oh,
later learned it's because her mom was tricked into buying a timeshare.
damn. How do you get tricked into buying a timeshare?
I don't
How do they keep
know.
getting away with this?
I don't know. I really didn't know much about it until that.
Do you watch John Oliver?
Nor
He's
is he
so funny.
British?
He is.
With a
He's
name like that? How can't he
John
be?
Oliver. He's like a late night show host.
Wait, what does he look like?
He has dark hair and glasses. He's British.
John Oliver. I've probably
John
seen
Oliver.
him on YouTube or something.
You probably have, but he did like an episode on timeshares. He did a segment on timeshares
Mm.
and how they're
Okay,
scams.
so not a timeshare.
He also did a segment on I think it was Forever Chemicals and like nonstick pans and
Oh
stuff.
God. I
So
just bought a stainless steel pan yesterday.
you did?
So, Teflon, screw you. Your days are numbered.
You're done in this city. Done. Would you rather spend your money traveling the world but have few personal possessions or have a really amazing house but never leave your hometown?
Sacre
um, you go. I think I know what my answer is.
This is difficult for me because I am a homeowner and I love my house.
I am a homeowner.
If I didn't mention that in the last episode, I am. And I just love having like a stable place and I get to
Mm-hmm.
decorate it and put so much, like, make my house a home.
Mm-hmm.
I love having that, but I also really, really love traveling.
I am a renter, so I can kind of relate to that. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't care about the possessions part because it says, would you rather spend your money traveling the world but have few personal possessions? Sure, I don't care about that. Or have a really amazing house but never leave your hometown? No. If you're telling me like I love being a homeowner. Okay,
It's a no, no,
let
no.
me
I
find
was
another way of
kidding.
phrasing that.
I was kidding.
I love making a house a home and putting lots of love into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But if you're telling me I can never leave this city, absolutely not. So I'm gonna have to
that's
go with traveling the world.
same. I would say the same for the exact reason. Never leaving your hometown, that's
Mm-mm.
scary.
No, absolutely
For
not.
me, I just don't want to do that. So, yeah, I would pick the same. We
Yay!
agree.
We're so
Cloned.
cloned.
C- cloned.
Eye contact. Cloned.
Hello.
All right.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak every language?
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather speak every language because I would love to get to know what animals are saying and thinking, but at the same time, I feel like we've already gotten this far without knowing what they're saying.
Mm,
And like if you need to communicate with someone anywhere that doesn't speak the language, I feel like that could be really helpful for them too
oh my
and for
god.
you.
You know what?
But that's a
You've
difficult
you
one.
made some points. You made some really good points. This is difficult. I think I'm gonna have to go with I think I'd rather talk to animals because I think it would be amazing to just like learn how smart and emotional they are, and I
Yeah.
feel like I could just learn so much. Like if I could talk to my dog and him respond, I do talk to him. But if he
Mm,
could respond and like
true.
tell me what he needs and what he's thinking and feeling, imagine.
Yeah, that's
I feel like that's a
true.
whole other world and like spiritual side of myself that I could tap into.
That's very true.
And I really, really love animals. But
I do
also, like,
too.
to be a polyglot would be really cool. Just effortlessly, like, you just know.
Mhm.
And you can talk to anyone anywhere in the world and help them too.
It's almost like mm,
It's
I feel selfish for saying I would rather speak a bunch of languages because that makes it easier for
fine.
me.
No, it
But
makes it easier for other people too.
that's
Like,
true.
if they can't speak
Mhm.
the language and you can, then you
That's
can help them
true.
out.
But
They're both really beneficial and cool. I'm gonna have to go with animals.
that's a good one. I would just call you up and be like, "What's my cat saying? How is she feeling?"
So, she's mad at you for leaving her at home. So you better go back and fucking cuddle
She's mad at you. She says you haven't fed her in days, but her bowl is perfectly full. So I'm kind of confused. Is she a
her.
liar?
She said you pet her while she was sleeping, and she really did not appreciate
And
that.
she wanted to bite you, but she held her restraint. She really does act like that sometimes. Like she'll meow at me with like the loudest meow. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she wants to play. And she acts like I'm like being horrible to her. Like I haven't fed her in days. You bitch, you're not playing with me right now. And I'm like sleeping at 6 in the morning. I'm like, girl. But love her though.
Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? Oh, this
Um,
is easy for me.
I you go.
I would definitely rather have a personal maid because I love cooking and I don't love cleaning. Like I
Mhm.
clean because I have to, but it's not something that it's more like it's just tedious. I don't really
Mhm.
enjoy doing it, but I do enjoy cooking. So I would rather have a personal maid.
I would too for the same reason. I really enjoy cooking. Sorry to bring up Selling Sunset again, but every house that they show a person like a client or whatever, the client is like, "Well, that's a really nice kitchen, not like I'll be using it or whatever." Like nobody uses apparently a lot of these people don't cook. Like rich people don't cook or they don't like to cook.
That's
And
insane.
so, yeah, they're like, this is a huge fridge for all my Postmates orders or whatever. And I was like, damn, have some like some spice in your life.
The time is
I don't
gonna come
know.
where they have to like make themselves an omelet. And they're gonna be like, "What the? Where do I? Wait, what do I
This
make
is
it
an egg?
in?
Are you kidding? It
Wait,
looks
how
like
does the
this.
stove work? The
So do I just put this egg in the fridge and then tomorrow morning it's scrambled eggs? Food is so important and
it's
so
healing.
beautiful. It is. It brings people together.
It does.
Anyways, I
It's
just
universal. Eat, pray, love.
yeah,
Have you ever seen that movie? Me
no.
either, but I heard it's great.
Is it with Julia Roberts?
Yes.
She's eating and praying and loving.
All of the above.
I would rather also have a personal maid.
Mhm. I don't like that word.
I don't either, but I don't know what else. That's what the
I would rather
question
have someone
says.
come clean for me professionally.
I would
The
rather have.
euphemisms.
I know the sugarcoating. Um, I would probably help. I don't think I would have
Do you
someone do
need
it alone.
anything? She's like, leave me alone.
Shut up. She's 12. Why? Why do you have a housekeeping business at 12? Shut up. I hate you.
Do you want this clean or not? Zip it.
I'm the best in the game. That's why I'm 12 years old doing this.
I'm 11.
So shut the fuck.
I like how
I
everyone says I'm like
forgot
8,
about
9. I'm 11, so shut the fuck
that.
up.
That's so funny. I forgot about that.
Oh,
That's so funny. Where
oh my
is that
god.
diva?
Where is that
Where
diva?
is she? How old is she now?
I just know that she's successful.
She definitely is. She's on the next season of Selling Sunset.
She's the one who doesn't know how to use a stove.
I picked this one.
This one's a little risque.
Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name during sex? So not your best friend, but your partner's best friend.
I have to preface this by saying that I do not have an ex. But let's say in the hypothetical imaginary world that I did, I think I would. They're both really bad,
Hmm.
and I would never do either. But I would rather say the ex's name because at least that's more understandable. But like saying your partner's best friend's name,
Yeah, that could cause a lot of other
you're done
problems.
for.
Yeah, that
Like if the
could.
roles were reversed, I'd be like, oh, oh,
That's gonna cause, I feel like, a world of more problems. It's like, are
and like,
you.
how do you move past it?
You don't. I don't
You're
think
just
you
like silent
do. You
and
just have to forgive and forget. You just like, oh,
no more dirty talk.
no more
The sex
silence.
after that, if it happens,
Silence.
silent.
Nothing.
That's really bad. They're both really
No more
bad.
sex.
But then, same token, like if you say your ex's name, your partner is gonna be like, "Oh, so you're not over them? I
So
knew
you're
it."
so you were thinking of them the whole time. No, I would pick that too because it's a little more understandable. Because it's like you've been in that position, huh, with your ex, with your ex, but like you have not been in that position
Mm,
with their best friend,
that part.
and then they're gonna think you have been in that position with their best friend.
They're gonna
That's
think
gonna
you've been in
cause
all kinds of positions with their best friend.
exactly. So that's gonna
Ooh,
cause
that's tea.
problems.
You can also just blame it on deja vu. You can be like, "Oh my god, I was like so hard that I just like tapped into the past."
The last person I was with always did this. So I had like a flashback to
Yeah.
them.
And I was
That's
like,
fucked up.
"Oh wait, where am I?" I was having deja vu. I thought I was
That's worse. I was having
that
deja
is.
vu.
You can say, "Okay, I
Like,
got it."
no.
You can say like I so hard, I lost my brain function and like things were just coming out. I didn't know what I was saying.
True. You could say that. And
Literally no thoughts in
maybe that
here.
is what happened. Maybe
Yeah.
you just lost control of your mouth and your brain. You just have to pretend like you forgot everything after that.
Yeah.
And then
That's the only way.
you
You
have to
have to keep
double
running with
down
it.
and keep
Exactly.
calling them that even after. Like, what are you talking about?
Why are you calling yourself this other strange name I've never heard?
What are you talking about? I'm Amanda and you're Jeff. What are you saying? You have to just pretend to be delusional.
That's the only way.
So you can get out of it. The other one I don't think you could do.
Would you rather be an extra in an Oscar winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb?
Hmm. That's a good question.
It's a good question for you, film major.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! No, I'm just kidding.
Bless you.
Honestly, I would rather be in a box office bomb because then I'm the lead.
Movie?
Then I'm the lead.
That's true.
And that can still, just because the movie is bad, there are so many actors that have been in horrible movies, like really bad movies, and it's
That's
a flop.
true.
But just because the movie's bad doesn't mean your acting is bad. And it could still open up opportunities as long as people know about it. It could still kind of eat. It could be a little bit like campy. I mean, like The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. I would rather, I think, do something like that because at least
Hmm.
you can say you've been in a lead role.
That's true. That's true. You're also making some good points. Honestly, I do resonate with that because that would be really cool to say that you
Mhm.
starred in a movie.
Mhm.
But also, I think it would be really cool, even if I was just an extra, to be like, I was an extra in Mamma Mia. I was an
Yeah.
extra in La La
Did
Land.
Mamma Mia win an Oscar?
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
just made that up.
I
But
was
I
like,
just
no
really,
way.
it just sounds like it just seemed really fun to be on that set.
Mhm.
Or to be like an extra in, what's an Oscar winning movie? Titanic?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like legendary like that, just to say that I was a part of that process,
Mhm.
or that I was on screen at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
That would also be really, I
That
feel
is
like,
cool.
noteworthy, and that would look good on my
Mhm.
resume. But it would
For
also really
sure.
be cool to be able to star in a movie, good or bad.
Yeah,
But I think I'm gonna have to go with be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie, like
that
La
makes
La
sense.
Land.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
you can't talk to me because I was an extra in La La Land.
I was
Yeah.
in La La Land. You could see me. The back of my head, that's me. No, yeah. I understand that one too. That's a good one because
But
it just
also,
is.
it says the lead in a box office bomb. So it doesn't necessarily mean it was bad. It just didn't
That's true.
do well at the box
A
office.
lot of people's favorite movies or like the most well-known movies are ones that didn't do well in the beginning and then they gained traction like after
Mm-hmm.
a while they were out. Like
Yes.
Dazed and Confused, stuff like that. It became like a
Mm-hmm.
cult classic. So I would hope that it would be something like that,
Mm-hmm.
but who knows? Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people? I'm not gonna lie. I think I would want to be alone. I do not want to deal with annoying
Low
people
key.
because I still have to be alone at
That's
some
true.
points in time. But why do I have to deal with annoying people?
So I'm nitpicking. It says, would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people? So do I have to be surrounded by really annoying people all my life too?
True. That's a good question. They didn't clarify.
Because in that case, I don't know. I really grapple with this because I think I love being alone, and I do most of the
Hmm.
time, but then sometimes I do get lonely.
Same, same.
So to be alone like my whole life, I honestly think that I'd. Oh, this is difficult because I really do love being alone.
I know.
But then
Alone all your life is really difficult though.
I
But
know.
then maybe if you're surrounded by annoying people, you wouldn't want to be around people anymore. I don't know.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go. I think I'd. This is crazy, but I think I'd rather be surrounded by really annoying people because what if like they're annoying for a while, but then the more I get to know them, like I can tolerate them and it's not as bad.
True.
I
That's
feel like
true.
people tend to grow on me, tend sometimes.
Hmm.
So, and I just don't like the idea of being alone my entire life. So I think I'm gonna have to go with
Yeah,
surrounded by really annoying people.
that's
I fear.
true. If we're surrounded by really annoying people, maybe for like a month or something, I would rather do that than be alone my whole life. But if I'm always constantly surrounded by really annoying people, I think I would just want to be alone.
Hmm. But there's also like worse things you can be than annoying. If this was like, would
True.
you rather be surrounded by like racist, misogynistic, heartless people, then I'd probably, no, I'm gonna go
That's
alone.
true. That's true.
Being annoying, being around annoying people does suck, but
Yeah. You could be a lot worse than
Yeah.
annoying,
Yeah.
but do you want to deal with that all the time? That's the question.
I know, huh? That's a doozy.
That's a good one, Giuseppa.
Don't take this one too seriously, okay? It's just for funsies.
Just by that, I know what your answer is gonna be, and I have the same answer.
The question is, would you rather save one baby or 100 dogs?
I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm saving the
The
dogs.
dogs.
I'm sorry.
I'm right there with you, babe.
I'm sorry. Like,
People are gonna think we're insane. It's
no, people are
fine.
gonna hate us for that.
I'm
Like, really,
sorry. It's
truly.
one. Oh, this is so fucked up.
It's just
It's
one
just one
baby.
human baby, but it's 100
No.
dogs.
No, honestly, I would pick the dogs
I would pick the
because
dogs.
if I don't save the baby, maybe someone else will. Oops.
Yes,
Let's just say that.
exactly.
Maybe someone else will because they're not going to give a lot more people would give a fuck, I think, about the baby
Yeah, they
than the
would.
dogs.
And that's why we want to save the dogs because less
Exactly.
people are less likely to want to save them.
Not that, okay, listen.
Let's get something straight.
Babies are
Precious
precious and
and
special,
special.
and we
We want them
want them
to
to
live.
live.
Listen, guys, in
We
an
don't
ideal world, we would want to save
all of
all of
them,
them.
but it's not perfect. It's would you
No.
rather. So,
This isn't a perfect world. This is a would you rather world.
and
Okay?
I would save the dogs. I would save 100
Me
dogs.
too.
So yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
So sorry. And on that note,
That's
that's
it.
it.
That's the last question.
It's all fun and games. Don't take any
Mhm.
of it too seriously, darling.
Yeah.
The world's serious
Obviously,
enough. We want to lighten things up.
obviously, if I could have a baby and 100 dogs, that would be kind of interesting.
In my house, imagine.
Maybe not, but
Guys,
like
come here. You have to save all the 100 dogs, but you have to
Mhm.
keep them.
It's 101
What?
Dalmatians, but the baby is being raised by the dogs. That's the 101st.
Oh my god. All
So,
right.
anyways, that's our
So,
last question.
and on that note, are we done?
I think so.
This was fun. I enjoyed this
This
a
was
lot.
fun. I know if you have any suggestions on anything else, any other ideas, or any other kinds of questions we should answer, anything else we should do, let us know down below.
Yes, and I am going to try to figure out how to get this audio on Spotify.
Hmm.
So if you're a Spotify listener, listen over there as well.
So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.